Are you looking for your next career opportunity? If so, we are looking for you. Cherry Health has several job opportunities ranging from patient registration specialists, medical and dental assistants, to licensed practical nurses, registered nurses, and more. If you have a passion for helping those in need, Cherry Health is the place for you, offering competitive pay, full benefits, and work-life balance. It's time to make more than a career. It's time to make a difference. Visit cherryhealth.org/careers to apply today.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Controller. Oh, God. This is going south already. Controller Dream Podcast. I am with my co-host, my colleague, the one and only Stratosphere Gaming.
Wow.
It was a little rocky there in the beginning, and then it got better. You know?
Yeah. That's
Save
okay,
the day.
You did. You did save the day. How's it going there, bud?
It's good. It's good. Episode 9.
I know. Isn't it crazy?
Almost double digits.
Episode 9, and guess what? I remember to hit the record button for the first time.
Good. Good for
God,
you.
we're hitting our stride.
I know, dude. We're good. We're just rolling with the momentum.
Really?
On the dock today is Bigfoot real. That's one of is ghost real. What is your biggest fear? And then speaking of ghosts, do you like ghost peppers or spicy food? We'll kind of tag into that. And then G Fuel flavors from Strat. You've gotten a big shipment, which I've seen pictures, looking crisp.
I'm obsessed. Let's be honest.
I know, but they're so it's so good though. It's so good. And then I think we're gonna try to wrap up with some would you rather's at the end of the podcast. So yeah. So pretty exciting stuff.
Yeah, pretty hype. Pretty hype. We gotta talk about something though. Honestly, you and I.
Okay.
I got a bone to pick with you.
Oh God.
And
Mano y mano?
Yeah, you and me and you. You don't know this yet, but I got a bone to pick with you.
Okay.
So, we work together. We work at the same place. I haven't been at work since Thursday because I took some time off because I got some vacation built up. My yearly anniversary is in like 4 months, so I got to use it or it's just going to cash out.
Mm-hmm.
So I haven't been to work since Thursday, which I'm sure is rough on you not having your work BFF there. Don't get me wrong. I feel your struggle. But I was at home confident in the fact that while I'm gone, Phenom R3 has the fort held down. But I got a text today that leads me to believe that you do not have the fort held down.
Whoa.
Yes.
What do you mean?
This is a text from one of my coworkers today. One of our coworkers, and you're going to know what coworker it was when I start telling you the story. Firstly, they told me that they missed me, which was nice. That was sweet. And then, also, just for the record, I want to know that Phenom and I share a locker at work because there's not enough lockers, so all of our stuff is in the same cubby. Well, let me tell you how this cubby's organized. You open the cubby, starting left to right, there's his snacks, his G Fuel, my G Fuel, my snacks. So I would think that while I was gone, my stuff would be in good hands because Phenom is there to keep track of it. And today, tell me why, Phenom, at 11:16 a.m., I got a text from someone that says I might have stolen a Pop-Tart.
Oh God.
Somebody stole my Pop-Tarts. And I said, might? And they said, yeah, might. I can't remember. I said, sigh. I knew this would happen. And they said, it is good, though. It is good. Not it was good, which means they were texting me while eating the Pop-Tart.
Oh, yeah, hold on. First of all,
oh, no, I'm not done.
Really? Okay,
I'm not
go
even
ahead.
done. I said, what flavor? Because my wife and I disagree on this because she packed my snack box. I think that I had strawberry and brown sugar. She thinks I only have brown sugar, but brown sugar is my favorite. And this coworker said brown sugar, not brown sugar, brown sugar with like 7 A's.
That must have been a good Pop-Tart.
So let me ask you this, Phenom. Am I going to have any snacks left when I come back? Is there going to be any snacks? Or am I going to come back to an empty cubby?
First of all, you should be proud of yourself because they didn't go to my snacks. They went to your snacks. So you must have some good stuff in there.
That's probably true. Okay, but I know that you got some wheat thins in there. Those are good.
I do. I do. I do still. And some goldfish crackers.
We got some goldfish, dude?
Yeah, not bad.
I love goldfish.
I was not there today, so I do have a camera set up. I'm just kidding. No, I don't.
I was like, oh, wow, really? I was like, now I feel bad calling you out.
You're like, oh shit, this guy fucking takes the snack game strong.
All right, he had one day off and
that's unfortunate. I dropped the ball, and we will be talking to this person.
Oh yeah, do you know who it is? Can you tell who it is?
I can tell. Yeah, anybody that's comfortable enough to mess with snacks, like
especially my snacks.
Yeah, but especially your snacks.
I would wager that there is only probably 3 people in that building that are comfortable enough to eat my snacks without asking.
Yeah.
And you weren't there.
So, yeah.
Just saying. Just for the record, if that person listens to this, I'm not actually upset about the Pop-Tarts. I was just giving Phenom some shit. I don't
brown sugar, though? That's your favorite?
Oh, yeah. Brown sugar cinnamon.
Really? Not bad. Didn't you have a Pop-Tart idea? You texted me that the other day. Didn't you have a Pop-Tart idea? Go through our... Yeah, I think you were like, they should come out with this flavor.
I literally did. I don't remember what it was. Let me scroll back. Here's the problem is I have our texts, and then we also have like 3 group chats that we're both a part of.
Right.
So
I think it was just you, though, that texted me.
Okay.
But, no, I responded to you, and I like that, the blackberry one, or those are good, too. I mean, really, I'll take any Pop-Tart, but...
One time my mom got me brown sugar cinnamon, but they were unfrosted, and I was like, really? Do you hate me? Like,
wait, so it was just plain with the filling in it?
It was just plain with the filling, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know if I could do that. I knew it was something, though. I knew it was, like, some type of flavor. And I don't know if it was something that was, like, a meme or...
Our texts are funny. I got to the text where I messed with the coworker who ate my Pop-Tarts computer when I pulled a prank on them, and you reminded me that the people that work third shift also use that computer. I didn't even think about that.
The inverted mouse or whatever.
Yeah, that was funny. I'm already back at July 1st. Was it before July 1st?
I don't know. You definitely did. It was definitely some type of flavor. I can search text.
Oh, I can probably just search Pop-Tarts in the messaging.
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts. Oh, it was double stuffed Pop-Tarts.
Oh my god.
And then you sent me a picture of the wild.
Have those?
I don't think so. And you sent me a picture of wild berry Pop-Tarts, and those are my second. I would say that's easily my second favorite.
Those are so good, dude. Do you put them in the toaster?
Oh yeah. I mean, not at work, but when I'm at home, I do.
I heard people put them in the microwave, and if I never have because there's always a toaster available, but I could see it. I guess I just feel like it's not the same.
One time, as a kid, you ever do something stupid as a kid where you're like, yeah, this is gonna be delicious, and then you make some ridiculous snack and it's not delicious because you're like 10 and you're an idiot and you made it. One time I was like, I'm gonna make homemade Pop-Tarts, and I literally took 2 tortilla shells and I cut a square shape out of them, and I put jelly between them and mushed the edges together with a fork, and then put frosting on it, and then put that in the oven.
Oh, was it good?
I'll tell you this, it wasn't as bad as you're thinking, but no, it was not good. I ate it, but I wouldn't remake it.
one time when Little Caesars had the crazy bread like in the aluminum, I put that in the microwave and the microwave started sparking. I kind of fucked that up. So, anyway.
One time I was trying to make this thing and it was like and I say one time, and this was in the last year because it was in this apartment with that microwave, and we didn't have that microwave when we moved in. So, this has been within the last like 2 years. I was making this stuff. It was supposed to be like 2-ingredient fudge, which I know isn't fudge, but it's similar. But it was like you mix like peanut butter and something else, and you needed melted peanut butter. So I'm like, oh, I'll just put it in the microwave, not thinking that the container would melt. So while it was microwaving, the container melted and tipped over. So I opened the microwave, and it was like a waterfall of just melted peanut butter.
Oh no!
And I was like, oh no! And of course, Molly wasn't home, and she's the one that cleans stuff better than. I mean, I help clean too, but she's like better than me. Like.
Yeah.
She's got all the scrubs and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know what to do. Because then the peanut butter started cooling down and like hardening again, and I'm like, oh no.
Oh no, dude. That sounds like a freaking mess.
I don't remember where she was. I remember it was. She's probably hanging out with her sister or something. It was probably one of those nights where her and her sister were doing something. I'm just like at home. It was like dinner time, and I was bored, and I was like, no, I don't know what to do.
Oh my god.
You could tell I was bored today because I made 3 TikToks. Did you? I don't know if you've seen them.
Okay, you know what's funny? I seen one, and then when I went on TikTok later, it popped up in my For You page, which I have you followed.
Yeah. I have that too because for like when you watch it in the text, like it doesn't like sync up that you've watched it. I think.
Yeah, but no, it was a different one. So you like popped in my.
I did
For You
3
page,
within I did 3 within like 2 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was pretty cool. I was kind of shocked. I'm like, am I on its page right now? Like, what's going on? And then it was like,
no,
just random.
You could tell I was bored.
Yeah. Well, let's get into this Bigfoot topic here.
You know what? I had the perfect way to transition the Pop-Tart thing into Bigfoot. I was gonna be like, what's gonna happen when I get back? Is my snacks gonna be gone? Did Bigfoot eat all my snacks? And then we segued.
That would be like speaking of
Bigfoot, like deflecting.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know how to get into it. All I'm gonna say, I don't believe that he is real, but I believe there's stuff out there that's we haven't seen. So I mean,
so you don't believe in Bigfoot specifically?
Not as like the character. Like, you know what's funny too is like when I was younger, there was that show called Finding Bigfoot, and they never found Bigfoot. So it just like they would be out in the middle of the woods, and you know, fucking Johnny would see a little like hear a stick snap and be like, "Yeah," he's like, "Oh yeah, he's squatting right now."
It's close,
guys.
It's close, guys. Yeah. Don't make a move. Don't move. This is okay, but like the funniest part of this is like pitching this idea, because I'm imagining like they're pitching this idea to like a production company or like a movie studio or a TV show, whoever makes fucking TV shows, and like there's like the big boss of like Warner Bros. Sitting there, and he's like, you know, it's like some redneck guy. He's like, all right, here's the plan. We're gonna get all of our camping supplies. You're gonna give us a film crew. We're gonna go in the woods and we're gonna find Bigfoot. I'll capture it. I'll be famous. You'll be famous. Trust me.
Yeah.
Season 1 goes by. All right, we didn't get him. You throw another season at us. We got more evidence. We're getting closer. Next time we'll get him. Season 2 rolls by. All right, listen. I can tell you don't trust me anymore, but I promise you, we are so close. He is scared. We are on his tail. And like at one point, the producer's like, "No, we're done. No more seasons. We're not doing any more seasons." And the guy's like, "No one believes me. This is a conspiracy."
I just looked it up, and there's 100 episodes.
Jesus.
Fuck, dude.
What?
There's 100 episodes of Finding Bigfoot.
In every episode is that guy going, "All right, viewers at home, we are so close to Bigfoot. We got more evidence. We found a footprint we believe to be his, and we are so close." And then they hear a stick, and they're like, "Oh, nobody make a sound. We are so close. Nobody make a sound. If he hears us, that is 10 episodes worth of work gone."
Yeah, dude, it's fucking.
And then they see then
Oh,
they
go ahead.
see like the back of a bear and they're like, oh my God, did you see it? That's it. That's it. That's Bigfoot. And they're like chasing after it. And then it's just a bear. And they're like, okay, it wasn't him this time, but next time.
Yeah, dude.
Like,
That's
Jesus.
literally how it is, and it doesn't help the fact of the legend of Bigfoot. I guess that show did not help that.
No.
But
No, it did not.
wait, do you think he's a real thing?
I'm kind of with you. Like, I believe there's definitely stuff out there that we haven't seen. I'm more inclined to believe, like, stuff that's in the ocean, because there's so much unexplored ocean, than I am to believe in, like, Bigfoot,
Right.
per se.
Like, I was talking to the wife today, and, like, she thinks that mermaids are real, but not, like, the movie mermaids. Like, you know, just, like, this, like, species of... Because we don't really know what's down there, obviously, but... I think I seen a TikTok the other day that like 5% of the ocean's not, or 5% is discovered and the rest isn't, or something.
Yeah, because there's crevasses that go like miles and miles down that we
Right.
just can't get because of like the pressure.
Yeah.
I swear
So,
that Molly
I don't-
just mentioned mermaids to me like yesterday. I don't remember why. Like Nessie could be real.
Yeah.
Giant squids
yeah.
are definitely real. Giant squids definitely real.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But like what is it called, the Megalodon?
The megalodon?
Shark?
That's real.
Megalodon?
That's real.
That's real, but I think
It's like
it's prehistoric.
extinct. Yeah, it's prehistoric.
Yeah.
It doesn't exist anymore. I mean, there could be one down there for all we know. Like, what
Yeah.
if like we can't survive the pressure, but what if there's something that's evolved to the point where like it's resistant to the pressure, but like if it leaves the pressure, like its body will shut down because like it's so used to you know what I mean?
Right.
Like-
right.
Kind of like how if we keep going up and up and up, the air gets thinner. Like, what if it can't survive in the shallower ocean? So who knows?
What if like what if a human was born in like the thin air and then like we evolved after that?
Yeah.
You know, like I mean, it's kind of like the same thing, but not really.
And that's how Star Wars happened because we go to space.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. But I think there's something out there. There's obviously like prehistoric stuff, but Bigfoot as itself, no. That's just an old legend, I guess.
I feel like Bigfoot was just a bear and somebody was drunk.
Right. And there's like people that make up that stuff, like I mean, obviously Photoshop's real, like a real thing now. But there was like,
Is Photoshop a real thing?
yeah. But like, back then they would make up these myths and like artworks and just whatever. But that show though, that did not help. Did not help.
No. Well, I mean, like, what about like ghosts? Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah.
I believe in ghosts. I had a paranormal experience one time.
Really?
Yeah.
See, I haven't. I
Mhm.
have not.
I have.
What? Do you mind sharing?
Yeah, I was driving, and this is when I worked third shift. So I was driving, and it was like dark as fuck, which is the worst time to have a paranormal experience. But I guess that's also like the most common time you're gonna have a paranormal experience.
Mhm.
Logan says, "What if Bigfoot's just a real hairy man?" That's also possible. Like, who knows?
I mean, yeah, definitely. I mean, especially if he's like Grizzly Adams, like
Yeah,
freaking out in the woods,
that's true.
That's
Anyway,
a
so I'm
possibility.
driving. It's like late or early in the morning. I don't remember. It's pitch black. I'm driving home, and I see like a dude standing on the side of the road, just like an old ass dude, just standing there. And I pass him, and it gets real foggy, like deep, heavy fog. Like it was perfectly clear, and then like the thickest fucking fog, and then it's like that for a mile. And then I see him, and I swear to God, it was the same dude standing on the side of the road. Fog immediately cleared up, and that was it. Yeah, this was like 3 a.m. And I was like,
How fast were you going?
like normal speed, like 55, 60. This wasn't a highway. This was like a road. I mean, a highway's a road, but
Are we thinking like farmland too? Because that's scary.
yeah,
That's
it was
scary.
over. It was over like in redneck country where I grew up.
Oh God.
Yeah,
That's the thing, and you can't really unsee it. And it's like, is your mind playing tricks on you or not? You know?
yeah. I mean, that's when I lived at my dad's house. I haven't lived at my dad's house since like 2012. So like it's been that long, and I still remember it. I swear, if I saw that guy right now, I'd probably be like, "That's him." Just saying.
Probably. I would say so. That's freaking scary, dude.
Here's what I'll say. If you believe in heaven or religion or God in any sense and you don't believe in ghosts, then you are a hypocrite.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw that out there right now. If you
I think
believe
there's
that
a
there is an
spiritual-
afterlife and there are spirits and there is Jesus
Yeah.
and angels and fucking hell where, like you're telling me that God can come down and impregnate a woman and the devil can come to earth as a snake and convince Adam and Eve to eat an apple, but there couldn't be some type of spirit on earth wandering that somebody could see? I'm not saying ghost is in like, ooh, I'm going to haunt you. I'm just saying the fact that something of a spiritual nature could be on earth. If you are religious and you don't believe that, you are a hypocrite.
I agree with that. Like, there's definitely a spiritual side to it, and there's just too much. Like, in my opinion, there's just too much in the world to where some like that stuff's got to be real. Like I don't know. There's just too much and too many experiences, too many people, you know, like with your experience and stuff. Like, there's just no way. It's just really inevitable that there is something out there. I've never had an experience with a ghost. Um, I've had weird stuff happen, I guess, you know, where I'm like, why did that door just open and stuff? But like, not, you know, I can't relate like your experience. I never seen one.
My brother is saying that's just wrong in the chat. I'm assuming he disagrees in like ghost religion thing.
I would say if it's a spiritual thing, I agree with you. You know, I mean,
How can you argue that? You can't argue.
yeah,
that.
like I don't
You
know.
can't believe that there is all of this like unlimited God power in the universe, but he couldn't for some reason have something on Earth that you could see. I'm not saying ghost as in like the dictionary definition of a ghost, like Casper the Friendly Ghost exists. I'm saying that if you believe in that, like a god, and somebody says, I'm not saying you have to walk around saying, oh, I believe this. I'm saying if someone comes up to you and says, I think I saw something the other day, and you tell them that that is wrong and they can't have seen it, then I think that's hypocritical. People see Jesus and shit on toast. So I feel like that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying ghosts in particular. I'm saying that something spiritual could be on Earth. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Same thing with
Well, and
same thing with aliens. Not like religion in particular, but like aliens. Like when people say they don't believe in aliens, like I'm not saying little green men or like Alien versus Predator aliens, but like the universe goes on like forever as far as we know. Like the odds are so slim that there's nothing else in the entire universe that has some type of life. Even if it's just a weed somewhere, that counts.
I heard the universe is. I think I might have mentioned this before, but it's like so big that there's replicas of us. That's how big it is.
I've heard that too, because like, isn't there's like that planet that's like,
there
like
is a
replica
super
of Earth, right? Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look it up. I feel like I've heard this before. There's like a name for it, but it's like XYZZTT3 or something.
Wait, that's the name of it?
It's literally just called Super Earth.
Oh.
Ghosts are spirits,
Furious.
and all spirits are in heaven or hell. It literally just doesn't work. You don't know that. You're saying right now, if God is real and God is like, you, angel, go down to earth and check on this for me, and he allows a human being to see it, you're saying that's impossible? Because that's what I'm saying.
Furious Poon says the Holy Ghost. I don't know what that. I don't know what she means by that.
I mean, there's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. A super Earth is an extrasolar planet with a mass higher than Earth, but substantially below those of the solar system's ice giants, Uranus and Neptune's. Oh, the term super Earth refers only to the mass of the planet and does not imply anything about the surface conditions or habitability. The alternative terms gas dwarf may be more accurate for those at the higher end of the mass scale, although mini Neptunes would also work. So never mind. But wasn't there, I swear I've heard stories of like them finding a planet that's like other Earth.
Yeah, I heard of that too. But to say there's no like other life out there is, I mean, I don't believe that. I believe there is.
Like
It's just too massive.
Oh, right
it's
here.
too massive not to think that.
Kepler, I don't know how to pronounce this. Kepler, Kepler-452b, a planet sometimes quoted to be Earth 2.0 or Earth's cousin based on its characteristic, also known by its Kepler object of interest designation. It's located 1,400 light years from Earth. It is a super-Earth exoplanet orbiting within the inner edge of the habitable zone of the Sun-like star Kepler-452, and is the only planet in the system discovered by Kepler. So could we live on this, or? I mean, I don't want to go, but like,
Somebody else can if they want. You can have my seat.
it's currently receiving 10% more energy from its parent star than Earth is currently receiving from the Sun.
Really? That's kind of wild how they can go figure that out.
Yeah, because it's like so far away.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go though. I heard that like Jeff Bezos is going to go to space though, and Elon Musk wants to go to space, and I'm like, what are you going to do there?
Right.
Like
what is?
I mean, I think
what is
Elon
going
Musk
on?
is smart. Like he wants to go there. Like that's fine, but like Jeff Bezos, like, what's he going to do up there? Like he's just going to go up there? Like, does he have the know-how to go up there and do something? Like, I mean, I guess he could go put something up there. I don't. You know what I mean? Like, what's he going to do?
Yeah, like what's the first steps? I heard the Joe Rogan and Elon Musk podcast, and like Elon's like next 2 years or something, they're gonna start doing it.
But,
So
like, what are they going to do? Like, because like if I went to space right
I
now,
don't know.
like,
I think their first step
Like, I
is
wouldn't
go
do
to
it.
Mars. Go to Mars and like
do you
try to
think
start.
Elon Musk is going to go to Mars? Do you know how
I
far
don't know
away
if
that
he
is?
I don't know if he is, but he wants to send like something there and start like some type of civilization or something. That's just what the idea is.
Oh, he might. Oh, it would take 7 months to get to Mars.
Jesus Christ, that's crazy, dude.
I don't think
That's
I don't think they could go to Mars because I feel like they don't have like the training for that. Like Jeff
No.
Jeff Bezos is like 60 years old, isn't he? Like you think he's gonna get into like fighting shape to go all the way to Mars?
Oh, that's the thing. Yeah, you got to be in like peak condition. That's the wild thing about it.
Right. And like your shit gets fucked up. Like your bones lose density, right?
I think so.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
There's definitely a lot of stuff that you got to go through, a lot of tests and stuff.
A lot
I
of
think
training.
to make it happen. Yeah, yeah.
But like back to my like point, like how much money is it going to cost to send Jeff Bezos to space? And like can that money
Oh,
be used
God.
elsewhere?
I don't even
Because like
know.
you could like if I could win a contest and they're going to send me to space for a week, but like I'm not going to do anything productive while I'm up there. You know what I mean? I'm just going to sit
Right.
there and look at the Earth and be like, man, I wish I brought my PlayStation. You know what I mean? Like I have not like what's he going to do when he's up there that's worth the money?
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess it's his money, so he can do whatever he wants.
Right. I mean, it's an experience just to look at Earth and stuff, but what's the plan? What's the plan looking like? You know, I don't know. It's a wild thought, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I just
how do
wanna know
how do you
what's
feel
out
about
there.
like people that get mad at Jeff Bezos because he's like not curing world hunger?
How do I feel about it?
I don't know. I don't agree with it.
Like, you don't agree with him, or you don't agree with
No,
people getting mad?
people getting mad at him. Like, yes, it would be nice of him to do, but I guarantee you, everybody that says that isn't doing anything. Like, if I personally donate 10% of my income for the next month to like shelters and world hunger and shit, then yes, I can be like, hey, I donated 10%. It would be nice if he donated 10%. But if you're not doing anything to help, then I don't think you have that right. Like, yeah, he may be an asshole and underpay his employees. That's totally cool. The last time
I don't like that
contest
side of
sent
it. I
someone
don't
to
know.
space, a teacher went boom. What? My chat says last time a contest sent someone to space, a teacher. Is that true? They had a contest
Wait,
where they sent someone to space and they died. Can you message me a link to that? Message me a link to like an article. I want to read that. Like, I'm not saying I don't believe you. I totally believe you, but I want to know the details of this. Find a link for me and message it to me on Facebook.
Wait, like a student went up there?
No, it says a teacher. Last time a contest sent someone to space, a teacher went boom. I want to know. I want an article on this.
What? Oh no, that's
Yeah.
terrible. Oh God.
I
the
feel
whole-
like that killed him. Anyway, it's his money. He can do what he wants. He earned the money. Yeah, he's an asshole. He underpays his employees. I'm not going to argue that. But like,
right.
At
At
least
least
the same as
you
anyone
agree
else.
with that.
Any other billionaire could do it. But
That's the
I
thing.
feel like there's like 22 billionaires on the planet, right? Something like that.
Mm.
How many can you name? Because I can name 3. 4. I can name 4. I can name Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, Elon Musk, and the people that own Walmart. I could not name another billionaire outside of that. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
how come none of those other 19, or 18, how come no one's ever like, well, they should solve world hunger? Just because
Yeah.
he's in the limelight. That's literally why, is because he's in the limelight. And I feel like when you're in the limelight, you get hate. So yes, it would be nice if he did it, but I don't feel like he has any more responsibility to do it than the rest of us do. Because all of us could say we're all going to donate 10% of our money to it and make a dent at least, but we don't.
Yeah, I think all of us collectively, as far as people, like could do stuff.
I'm waiting on this link. I have a funny story. I want to tell you this story, and I want to know, because you have siblings. I want to know if you relate to this or if you're siblings. And I have permission to tell the story, just for the record. So I went to B-Dubs yesterday with my brother and a friend, I guess we'll say. And we're sitting there. So my mom calls people all the time. Like she'll call, like my mom like will call me. Like the other day she called me and I was like taking a nap, and I told her I was taking a nap. I actually just hadn't got up yet for the day. But she called me and woke me up, and she's talking to me about stuff. I'm like, okay, and she's like, all right, I better go. I gotta walk the dog. And I was like, okay. And then she like jumped right back into a story and started talking. And then like 10 minutes later, she's like, all right, gotta go. I gotta walk the dog. And I'm like, all right, see ya. And then she jumps back into it, and she just keeps talking. My brother gets to my apartment. My brother is 21 years old, has a vehicle, comes to my apartment. Mom like calls him and is like, where are you? Like checking on him. He's like, he's at my brother's house. Like whatever. And she's like he's like, we're going to lunch. We're just hanging out. Like she's like checking up on him or whatever. So we get to B-Dubs. His phone's on the table. It starts ringing. I look down. It's Mom again. It's been like like 45 minutes at this point. Like not very long. So I pick up the phone. I was like, Mom, we're hanging out. Like, what do you want? Like, what do you need? Which is probably rude. But I'm like, what do you need? Like, could this be a text? That's the thing. That's the thing with my mom. So many things could be a text, and she doesn't do it. Like, she'll literally call me and be like, are you going to the family reunion this weekend? And I'll be like, no. Okay, he sent me a link. I'm going to tell the story first, then I'm going to do it. And then she'll be like, oh. And then she'll just talking about random other stuff. But I'm like, we're at lunch. Like, what do you need? And she's like, well, tell him I scheduled his doctor's appointment. And in my head, I'm like, all right, that seems like something she should tell him. So I'm like, all right, hold on. And I hand him the phone, and he went, what? Like, what do you need? What's up? She thought she was still talking to me and was, like, giving him details of his doctor's appointment, but thought she was talking to me. Like, I'm not going to throw his business out there and say what it was. But, like, she thought she was talking to me and was like, oh, like, it wasn't this. I promise it wasn't this. But it would be like if I was like, what? And she was like, tell him I scheduled a doctor's appointment. And I'll be like, okay, I'll tell him. And she was basically like, yeah, he has to have butthole surgery. Like, it wasn't butthole surgery. You know what I mean? But, like, she just started telling him.
Right.
And my brother's like, okay. And she's literally, like, telling him details. And he hung up the phone, and he's like, honestly, if she would have told you all those details, I kind of would be pissed.
Well, yeah, because, like, why?
And, like, when we got in the car, like, he did end up telling me it's, like, not a big deal. Like, it's not, like, it wasn't a big deal. It was nothing to be ashamed of.
Right.
If he was on this podcast right now, he'd probably tell you. Maybe not, I don't know. But, like, it's nothing bad. But, like, why is she telling me this? And, like, I don't know.
This was the other day?
This was
when
literally
you guys went to
yesterday. Literally yesterday. Like, and I'm like, what? And, like, my mom, I was like, why would you do that? Like, does your mom do that kind of thing? Like, My mom needs a friend. That's what it is. She's single and she needs a friend.
No, but I'll text her and be like, hey, is it okay if I head over? And then she'll call me every time, and I'm like, I just need a short text back. That's all I need. And it's like always a phone call, and I'm like, it's fine. It's just like, why? It's never like a quick. Sometimes it's a quick okay. Like I'll say that, but I've never had it to where. Like, cause couldn't she have just texted your brother?
And said, hey, your appointment's X day at this time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, she could have. But that's what I'm saying. It's never just a text with her. Like she'll literally call me and like I'll be like on my way home from work. Like I just worked a 10-hour day or a 12-hour day or a 2-hour day, who knows. And she'll call him like, what's up? And she'll be like, oh, nothing, just seeing if you're alive. I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, I don't like talking on the phone. Like I'm not a talk on the phone person. Like
right. My coffee grounds were on sale today.
Like, and I mean, if you have something to say, like, if you're like, hey, let's talk about this topic. Like, if you call me and are like, hey, what are we talking about in the podcast? I'm
yeah.
Like, okay. Yeah. Like, that's different. But just to call me and be like, what's going on? What's up? Like, I don't like that level of small talk. I don't like doing that. And she'll do that. And I'm just like, she'll be like, so what's going on with you? And I'm like, literally just working. And then I play video games and I hang out with my wife. That's all I do. Ever.
One thing my mom does if I'm talking to her on the phone is like she'll try to remember a specific day, and she'll try to remember that day, and she forgets the day. She's like, God, I know what day it is, and it puts the whole story on hold.
And it doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Like, I literally one time I'm like, Mom, it doesn't matter. Just what happened to the cat, or like what happened. Like she's like, No, I know what day it is. I'm just like, no, it doesn't matter. Like, why? So that's what she does. That's annoying.
Yeah, my mom would do that shit too. She'd be like, she'd call the other day. I was at the store with your sister, and what was I getting? I can't remember what I got. And then it'll end up just being like, oh, we saw this guy from high school. And I'm like,
nice.
Great.
Yeah, I don't know.
My mom was so funny. I was at my best friend's wedding, and my ex-girlfriend from high school was there, and my mom said to my wife, she had her, like, I don't think they're married, I don't know if they're engaged, I don't know what they are, but she had her significant other there, and my mom looked at him and was like, well, I guess she has a type. And Molly, my wife, is like, what do you mean? And she's like, look at him, he looks just like Justin. We look absolutely nothing alike. We don't have the same hair color. I have curly hair. He has straight hair. He was wearing glasses. I don't wear glasses. I'm like fat and broad-shouldered, and he was like thin and not like just like a kind of a normal dude. The only thing we had similar at all was our facial hair, in that it was like, it wasn't a beard, but it wasn't clean shaven. It was just like a at the time just like a scruff beard, like nicely trimmed and stuff. Literally it.
Oh my god.
Like, our names don't start with the same letter. Our names rhyme. Our names probably rhyme. I'll give them that. But but anyway, my wife was like, no, they don't. And my mom was like, you just don't want to admit it. And I'm like, we literally don't look anything alike. I literally will send you a picture of him later. I'll find him on Facebook and send you a picture just so you can be like, what the fuck? Like,
okay.
Anyway, I got this article about Teachers in Space. The Teacher in Space Project, TISP, was a NASA program announced by Ronald Reagan in 1984 designed to inspire students, honor teachers, and spur interest in mathematics, science, and space exploration. The project would carry teachers into space as payload specialists, which is non-astronaut civilians, who would return to their classrooms to share the experience with their children. The program was canceled after the first participant, Krista McAuliffe, died when the Challenger exploded.
Oh, no. That's terrible.
Yeah, so I can definitely see why they canceled that. That sucks for her family.
Yeah.
Like, could you imagine that? Like, you're a teacher, not like an astronaut at all, and they're like, you're going to go into space. And you're like, what a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Right. They're, like, hyping you up and stuff, and, like,
because you just know that lady's mom, the mom that was born in, like, the 30s, was like, I don't know about all this space stuff.
Yeah,
she's like, Mom, it's fine.
You worry too much.
Now her mom's like 100 years old, and she's like, I told her not to get on that shuttle.
Yeah, for real, dude. Damn, that sucks.
Yeah,
that sucks.
That's sad. Would you though? Would you go to space, like realistically, if they gave you the chance? Not like
No.
permanently or like to move to Mars, like for like a day, like a week. You wouldn't go? I wouldn't go.
No, I wouldn't go. I like the ground too much. I like the ground too much, and that kind of brings into the next topic, like what your biggest fear is, and my biggest fear is freaking heights. I fucking hate heights.
Yeah. See, mine isn't even heights, it's falling. Like if I'm like in the top floor of a building, I'm totally fine. That doesn't bother me. Like if I go to like Chicago and we're like in a building looking out, as long as I'm encased by glass and I'm not leaning on the glass, like if I'm on a solid floor, I'm good. Even in an airplane, I'm good. But like the top of a ladder, not good. Like at work when we have that belt, like that mezzanine door, and you had to push stuff out onto the forklift. No. Like it's not a heights thing; it's literally a falling thing. Anywhere where it's when I can potentially fall. I don't want to fucking do it.
Yeah.
It's like one time. Yes, 100%. I go to space. My brother would go to space. What would you want to do in space? Like, what would your goal be? Like, just to see it, or like, do you have anything you want to go to space and do? Just like the one time, you know that little blue stand that you lift people up into like the thing? One time I saw 2 people get in that at once, and one of them was like, "Oh, I'll do the forklift if you want to get in," and I'm like, "No, I don't."
That's scary, dude.
Ugh, no way.
No, I don't do that either. It might be a falling thing for me. I just don't, because the airplane's fine. Like, because I think if you're that high up and you look out the window, your brain can't like recollect with how high you are.
Like eventually you're just so high it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter anymore. But like I tell you, dude, ladders scare me. I hate ladders. Dude, they're freaking, whoever invented those, screw you. I'm just kidding. No, they're good. They're good.
Like jumping out of a plane, I'd never do that.
Yeah.
Our boss has done it.
Okay, Furious said that I'm a baby on a plane. Okay, but hear me out. Hear me out here. We were on the way. What does your chat say?
Just to see the Earth, plus you come back taller. How do you come back taller? Is that true?
I don't know. I'd try to eat a sandwich in space if I could, but I'm not going.
Why?
I don't know. Just see if it tastes different. I'm just kidding. It won't taste
all this
different.
conversation has taught me is that out of all the interesting facts I know, none of them are about space. So why are you on a plane?
Furious said that I'm a baby on a plane, which is true, partially because we're on the way to Mexico, and we had one of those seats with the door, like the emergency door, and
I wouldn't want to sit there either.
Well, the thing is like she's laying her head on it, falling asleep and stuff, and like I can't do that. Like,
I've seen too many movies where people get sucked out of that door. I googled it, and this says astronauts in space can grow up to 3% taller during the time spent living in microgravity, but it also said their height returns to normal after a few months. So
what? That's so weird.
It's probably because there's no gravity pushing down on you, so like your body grows a little bit. I don't know. I wouldn't want to sit next to the door either.
Yeah, I think I'm a baby on a plane though. I mean, because even taking off though, I'm like, oh god.
I think the takeoff is cool when you go like
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I think planes are cool.
They're definitely pretty crazy how they work, but I do get a little anxious. But dude, they used to be fat. They used to be. I swear, I went in 2007. I was in 2nd grade. I swear they got faster because I went 2 years ago. I think now, and like takeoff was like, whoa, dude! Like you freaking gone.
So you swear that in 15 years plane technology got better? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Weird.
I know, but that's what made me scared because when I was like a kid, I'm like, dang, that ain't bad. And then I got in the plane, it's like going. I'm like I'm trying to hold on to my fucking head. God, it's terrible.
The chat says I've read too much about space. Go be an astronaut. That's something.
Here's
a problem though. If you're an astronaut and you crash, then you're an astronaut in the ocean. But
joke of the day right there.
That wasn't even a good one.
Freaking A, dude.
What you know about rolling? Great. Now we're gonna get a strike. Now I'm gonna get a channel strike. We gotta be careful, okay? We're already on iTunes shit list, so.
Yeah, because of the name. Oh, I meant to tell you, I watched Technical Difficulties, dude. I fucking laughed.
Oh,
you're like, are you okay there, bud? Your camera's and I'm like, I don't know, like what's going on.
yeah, that was a
That
good
was-
one. Someone told me the other day that the one TikTok to hate and OnlyFans, that one, which for the record is why iTunes is mad at us. They wouldn't put that one on there. They told me that the last half hour of that one was the funniest podcast moment we've had so far, and I will say I went back and listened to the whole thing. That one was pretty funny.
That one was funny.
That one was pretty funny.
I like going back and listening to them. That's fun. That's really fun.
I went back and listened to our first one, and I still hate myself when I hit that moment where I open that pop can.
Oh God, was that a moon mist?
No, I think it was. I don't know what it was. I think it was a Mountain Dew. I really don't know.
Moving into the next topic, we were talking about ghosts.
Ghosts.
Do you like or have you tried ghost peppers? I have not tried them.
Yeah, actually, like a straight ghost pepper. Hold on, stay
Yeah.
here. How far?
Oh God, he has some.
Logan, we'll talk about that in a minute. Just riff for a second.
Well, yeah, no, just the whole ghost pepper thing. Like, we're gonna talk about like spicy food too, but like, I'm not even like jalapenos with the seeds. Not a fan. I'll eat them, but like, there's people that like love them. Like, I think Cap loves them, and like I can handle a little bit of spicy, but like ghost pepper, and like those people on TikTok that like, do those hot pepper challenges and stuff. I can't do it.
Molly
you
got
have
me
some?
these. They are ghost pepper tortilla chips. They're pretty good. Not as hot as I thought they would be.
Yeah.
Here's the thing is a lot of times all of my stuff that I like and don't like if you took all the foods that I like and dislike, probably 80% of the things I don't like is texture based, not taste based. Like salsa, texture based. I don't like salsa because of the texture, not the taste. It's the same with peppers. Like at B-Dubs, they have the mango habanero wing. I love that. It's one of my favorite flavors. I would never eat a habanero. It's the crunch. I don't like the crunch. Same thing with peppers. Like I love onions, how when you cook them they get soft, but peppers don't get soft like I want them to.
But you don't like raw pepper. You don't like a
Oh no, I could never take a bite of a raw pepper. Purely like a texture crunch thing. But these chips, they were good. They weren't as spicy as I thought they'd be. They were good. I want to do the one chip challenge. I did the El Fuego challenge, which is a piece of chocolate that has like Carolina Reaper in it, and Carolina Reaper is like the hottest pepper on the planet. It made my teeth numb.
Damn.
Now you might be asking yourself, how do your teeth go numb? They can. And they did.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I was like chugging milk. I was like, it was me and this girl that work at I don't know why I said it like that. She and I both did it, and the thing is we both like spicy food, so we were doing a bet to see who could go the longest without drinking milk. And we were literally in the office, like I was like just not even like just kind of like hot, like literally sweat dripping down my face, like. And she was, and it got to the point where like we had hit the peak and we were starting to cool down, but not fast enough. And we were both like, okay, we made it. We shook hands. Let's both just drink. It was like 11 minutes and I was still just sweating. It was bad. It was so hot. And I think the problem with it, and this is the problem, I love hot sauce. This is a problem I had with most hot sauces, is that I want it to be spicy, but I also want it to taste good. The chocolate just tastes like shit. It was just disgusting. It didn't taste good. Which is the problem. If it tastes good and it's spicy, I dig it. But sometimes things are just hot just for the sake of being hot and they don't taste good. And I'm not into that. I'm not into that.
Right.
Like at B-Dubs, they had the blazing sauce, which used to be their hottest. I thought blazing actually tasted good. Like it was the hottest sauce. It was really hot, but I actually enjoyed it. They have a new sauce. It's like a Carolina Reaper sauce. I had it the other day. Same thing. It's really spicy. It just doesn't taste that good. Like blazing, like if I were like wanting to impress somebody with my spiciness, I would order a blazing. I would eat it. I wouldn't order the Carolina Reaper sauce, not because I couldn't handle it. I just didn't like the taste. Also, Logan, there's 5 tutorials. I got through 4 of them.
I like food. Like I like food that's kind of spicy, but like sometimes I feel like, and that's a tolerance thing. Like people build up their tolerance. I understand that. I don't care enough to build up my tolerance to be able to, put jalapeno and like certain foods all the time, dude, my stomach can't handle that, dude. There's no way. There's no freaking way.
You know what pepper I really like the flavor of, but again, not the crunch? Serrano peppers.
I never heard of that.
I don't know where it is in like the pepper scale. Serrano pepper. So Serrano peppers are 10,000 to 23,000 Scovilles. Scoville scale. Let's see where like other things are. So Serrano is 10,000 to 20,000 approximately. Oh, right here, a jalapeno is only 2,500 to 8,000.
Yeah, see,
so it's
that's
about double a jalapeno. But then a habanero is 100 to 350,000. A ghost pepper. This is what blows my mind. A ghost pepper is 855,000 to up to 1.4 mil.
Oh
No,
my
it's not
God.
1.4 mil. It's 1.04 million. But then a Carolina Reaper is 1.4 to 2.2 million. Like, literally can be potentially double a ghost pepper. That's what blows my mind. But then bell pepper is 0. Have you ever seen those pepper contests that people have? They have them at like state fairs and stuff.
Yeah.
Where they'll like start. What is it? They like start at like a bell pepper and then they just take a bite, and if they're good, and they move on, and then they just get hotter and hotter until people drop out. I could never do that because I don't want to crunch on a raw pepper. I just don't like that. But like, the taste is fine. I one time went to a place that sold hot sauces, and they had a hot sauce so hot you had to show ID and prove that you were 18 to taste test it.
Oh my God.
It's pretty
See,
fucking hot.
that's wild. It's so wild.
My brother reminded me yesterday of a story where we went to a flea market, and he tried this and I didn't, and there was like hot pepper jelly. Logan, if you're still here, what pepper was it? It was like a jelly made out of, it might have been a ghost pepper, I don't know, but they made it into a jelly, and on the instructions on the bottle, it said you were supposed to do like 1 tablespoon into like an entire pot of chili to make it a little spicier. And he wanted a sample, and this lady like dug a spoon in there and like spread it on like a cracker for him, and I'm like, that's like half a tablespoon. That's like a half a tablespoon. Like what you put in a whole pot of chili, she put on like a saltine for him.
Oh God.
I didn't try it. I saw that and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that.
No.
I'm not doing that at all. Like, no fucking thank you. But I mean,
Do you think that?
I like spicy?
Do you think they should come out with a hot pepper G Fuel?
No. Nope. I'm good. I mean, I'm really into G Fuel, you know that. And
yeah.
It was Carolina Reaper jelly. Okay, it was Carolina Reaper jelly.
Oh
yeah,
God.
No, fuck
Oh
that
my
shit.
God.
I'm not doing that. I had that Carolina Reaper chocolate, so I kind of got a little pair of Carolina Reaper. I don't know if how much I got was how much he got, because we got one chocolate and it was about the size of like a $50, like the $50 coins, and we split it, and he got like a fucking chunk. Oh my God, I feel bad for him. But yeah, I'm a little bit addicted to G Fuel right now.
I have noticed, but it's good. That's good though.
Hey, at least
That's
I
good.
buy them on sale.
Yeah.
Let me hold on. Let me see how much I have. So if I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So if I bought them all full price, I would have spent $210. But I bought. No, that can't be right. 30. And I've spent like $150. So, I mean, he got a nosebleed. That's right. It was so hot it made his nose bleed.
Oh my God, dude. Fuck
Mm-hmm.
that, dude. Screw that.
I'm just really into it. I really like it.
It will last you a while though. That whatever you got, because those 3 or whatever. I mean, I got
one shaker is 1 serving, and every tub has 40 servings.
Yeah, like that's gonna last you quite a bit.
Yeah, and I don't know. I feel it makes me feel better than pop. I feel like I'm hydrated better. But I counted. I've tried 1, 2, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I've tried 9 flavors now.
What's your favorite? If you have to pick.
Oh, I have these
top 5 maybe.
I can give you all of them in order. So my number 1 flavor, even now that I've tried all of these, remains the Shiny Splash, which is blueberry lemonade.
Really?
That's still my favorite one. That one is so good. It's just so refreshing. Like when I drink that, I just feel refreshed. It's so good. Number 2 is going to be a tie between Hype Sauce, which is raspberry lemonade, and Sour Phaseberry, which is like the Atlanta Phase's signature flavor. If you give me a minute, I can look up what Phaseberry is supposed to be. Is it in their bestseller list? It's gotta be. Oh yeah, it is. Phaseberry is pomegranate, strawberry, and acai berries, and I have the sour one. I would tie those for 2. 3 would be the blackberry, which is actually
Nice.
yours. 4 would probably be the snow cone. I really like the snow cone. 5 would probably be the grape. I really like the grape. See, that's the thing though, is I don't dislike any of them.
Right.
Like there's some that I would like, maybe like the gummy fish. Like I like the gummy fish. I'll finish it. I probably wouldn't buy it again, but I'm not like upset that I bought it.
Gummy fish is good once in a while, though. That's like one of those flavors where it's like a substitute. Like it's good once in a great while, and I'll rotate it. That's how I feel about it.
Yeah. Let's see. So snow cone is 4, grape is 5, kiwi strawberry is 6. Here's the thing: tropical rain, which is Maze's favorite, I'm gonna put at 7. But it might have been my fault. Like when I first started sipping it, it was a really subtle tropical flavor, and I really liked it. But then when I got to like this portion, it was just like overwhelming pineapple. And I'm almost thinking maybe I neglected to shake it up enough. Like maybe I did one quick shake and it just settled when I like to normally shake it up quite a bit. So I'm gonna try it again and give it another chance. But if it remains that way, I'm keeping it at a 7. Like,
Do you have strawberry kiwi on there? Like, do you have that? Because that one's
was
not
6.
my favorite.
That was above tropical
that
rain.
one's 6.
I really
Okay.
liked it. And then
Yeah.
8 is gummy fish.
Okay.
I bought it because I really like Jev, and he was like advertising G Fuel, and I'm like, yeah, I'll try some.
Yeah.
It's
Hooked him
good.
in
Like
just
it's good. Like it's like a nice morning flavor because it's not too sweet.
Right. Right.
So I don't think I'd buy it again, but it's not bad either. Like that's what's gonna upset me if I ever get a flavor that I'm just like I don't like it because I'm like, well, that's a waste of 40 servings.
Right.
But I don't dislike any of them. I will say I saw someone the other day said that they mixed a half of the blueberry lemonade and then a half a serving of the raspberry lemonade and like mix them together, and I kind of want to try that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff with mixing them.
Yeah, I try and once I get low, like start to shake it up again, just because I don't want it to settle. But the sour phaseberry is the one that surprised me the most. That was really good.
Right.
But
I'm
I don't know.
I'm gonna buy some soon. I'm still burning through some, and
Yeah.
I got another one, another blackberry upstairs, and it's just sitting there.
Well, that's where I'm
So
at
I
now.
get-
I'm looking at this mountain. I'm like, dang. In like 2 weeks, they're gonna release a flavor, and I'm like, dang, I wish I could try that. But I got all of these.
Yeah.
That's okay though. These are good flavors. I see a lot of like G Fuel copycats out now. There's one called like Rays, I think. There's a couple other ones like I've seen. I don't know if they're as good. I just like these.
I just like them just because it's like better than pop. So.
Yeah, I feel like it's better for the in pop for sure. I feel like there's a couple of flavors that I'm like not interested in at all. Like let's find them. Like they have star fruit, that would be good. They have a flavor called Tetris Blast and it has Tetris on the cover. The problem is I don't know what that tastes like. God, there was one that I really was like, just no. Oh, they have like blue ice, which I think is like a minty.
Oh yeah.
No, thank you. They have a French vanilla, and I feel like that would just be like watered down coffee, and I don't want to do that. Oh, moon pie. They also have a moon pie, and I'm not into that at all.
I definitely try to drink it cold though. I think we talked about that before.
It's
like
better cold, yeah. I actually
Oh,
put
yeah.
this in the freezer because I filled it up like 15 minutes before we got on Skype, so I put it in the freezer to get cold quick.
Oh yeah, that's perfect.
Yeah,
Um.
it's pretty good though. I think it's especially like at work because our work is so hot. Like it's good to stay hydrated, and I feel like this helps me stay hydrated more.
Yeah,
It's
for
also
sure.
my fault that we've been running out of water. So lips.
Um,
My bee.
let's get into these would you rather's because I feel like they might take a little bit of time.
So I'm the king of would you rather's. I'm actually not the king of would you rather's. I'm the king of like $1 million, but
Do you have any on the top of your head?
yeah, $1 million. But every time your wife sneezes, one of her body parts randomly changes size, either bigger or smaller, and she doesn't get to pick. There's no guarantee that next time she sneezes, it's the same body part. Different body part every time, randomly, bigger, smaller, doesn't matter. She can sneeze once and have a triple-sized foot, and sneeze again and have one ear just tiny. But $1 million.
I don't know. I'd feel bad, I guess. Like she's at work
You'd
or
have
something.
$1 million but a divorce. Let me tell you that.
And she's at like work or something, and like she's like, "All right, have a good day" or whatever, and like sneezes. I'd probably just, I don't know. I wouldn't want that to happen. So, but it's $1 million though.
See, but I feel like $1 million is not that much.
No, it's
Like
not.
I feel
but
like
I wouldn't.
like by the time you buy a house and a nice car and stuff, you blow through it pretty
Right.
quick. I feel like.
Right. Yeah, that's kind of a tough one. Would you rather live in darkness for the rest of your life or live in sunlight for the rest of your life?
Like it's just nighttime out.
Yeah.
That nighttime. Like is the moon out?
Really? Yeah, I think so.
Oh, the nighttime, absolutely. No question.
Like never sunlight ever again?
Nah, I'd be fine with that. I don't go outside anyway. I don't like being too hot.
It would be. You would have cool nights.
Mm-hmm.
You would have nice and cool like days and shit. That'd be wild. That'd be so crazy.
Okay. $500 million. But once a year, completely randomly, you'll never know when, and it's not you, it's your son. Once a year, your son spontaneously, no matter where he's at, randomly once a year, will have the most violent, disgusting diarrhea that you've ever seen in your entire life.
Oh god.
He won't know when it's coming. There's no way to stop it. If it happens and he's in the middle of the mall, he's in the middle of the mall. If it's the middle of his wedding day, then it is the middle of his wedding day.
How much money?
Once a year, every year, for the rest of his life, 500 mil.
Oh, I would do it.
Yeah, me too.
I would do it. Because, I mean, the chances of that happening, like, on his wedding day, I'm not saying it would be embarrassing for certain moments, but, like, you know, the biggest day, you know, of his life.
Could you
like,
imagine, though, like, the year of his wedding, every day he would just hope it would happen just so he knows it won't be his wedding day?
Yeah, true. That's true. I would do that. 500 mil, dude? Sorry, kid. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, bud. He's going to watch this one day and just look at you and like, really?
Oh, here's $1 million one right here. Know exactly what happened in Area 51 or accept $1 million? I mean, I would just accept $1 million.
I don't care. People are too curious about that shit. Like,
Dude, they are. Dude,
if it's something that people want to keep hidden that badly, then I don't need to know it.
Right. Right.
Let me tell you that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. 78% said $1 million. Like, that's so true.
78% said $1 million and 22% are liars. I feel like that's one of those questions that it's really easy to say Area 51 in, like, hypothetical, but when the money is sitting in front of you, like, they're going to take the million. No way.
Cap said I wouldn't care. I would be pissed if my dad didn't take the 500 mil. Yeah, dude, for sure. Like,
yeah. Well, that's like the thing. Like you're pissed, but at the same time, like if you imagine like you had that choice and you're like, Dad, once a year,
dude, what the fuck?
I was set for life. I wouldn't have to go outside. It would never be a problem.
You could buy me the most expensive diapers ever.
Literally, NASA could bioengineer diapers that would hold that shit in.
Right. See, some of these are kind of weird. Live the same day over and over again, or die at a young age. I don't really know.
Well, what's a young age? 'Cause
that's the thing. Like, there's some of these aren't specific. That's the problem. I don't know. I guess young age, 25, maybe. Like,
$1 million. I'll die young. No. What was my other option?
Live the same day over and over, or die at a young age.
Do I get
don't
to
really
pick
know.
the day? Because today
Sure.
was boring. If it was today, then no. But like, if
Sure.
you take the best day of my life, then sure.
Yeah, I guess I would agree with that.
$1,000,000. But there's a snail chasing you. And if it gets to you, you die. It never eats. It never sleeps. Its entire life is dedicated to hunting you down, and you don't know where it is. But it's also a snail. $1,000,000.
Yeah, I would. Wait, you're saying I would get $1,000,000 if I accepted this?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would. I would totally do that. I would literally, like, I don't know. I would fucking go on vacation to the Bahamas for like a year, and he would probably have. I mean, I don't know how far he would get, but like, he'd probably make it kind of far, and then I'd just go back to wherever I was, and I'd be on the move so much he wouldn't even know. He'd be so pissed.
Probably.
He'd be so mad.
Hold on. 3231. 3231. So a snail can go. I'm trying to do this math here. 0.3. It would.
This one's so dumb.
So it would take the snail like 12 years to go from Maine to California. So you could just live in California, and then like a month before 12 years hits, just move back to Maine.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Literally, like. Imagine forgetting though, and you just wake up one day and it's like on your nightstand. And you're like, "Fuck, back to kids, we gotta go now."
Would you rather? And I already do this, but would you? I mean, kinda, not really, but have your shirts always be 2 sizes too big, or have your shirts always be 2 sizes too small?
Too big.
Yeah, I already wear big shirts. Like, kind of, I always try to pick over my like what's So that one's kind of stupid. Like, I would go too big too. 78% said too big.
Ooh. This one I stole from a YouTube video.
Okay.
$5,000,000. $5,000,000.
A lot of cheddar.
A lot of cheddar. But every time you're in public and you see a kid's birthday party, you have to run up and smack the cake off the table. Every time. For the rest of your life.
No.
Involuntarily, no matter where you are. You see a child's birthday party, you're running up and smashing that cake.
Yeah, I would do that.
Yeah, of course you would. It's not your kid.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, right.
You smash that cake, give the guy 1,000, you're good to go.
Yeah, I'd be like, here, shut your mouth. Like, walk away.
Wipe your tears.
I would totally do that.
Wipe your tears on this hundo, kid.
Yeah.
Ooh.
God, it keeps on popping. See, that's the thing. I have the Would You Rather app, and it like keeps on popping up advertisements, so that's annoying.
Don't you hate that?
Yeah, it's.
I'm just been popping them off the top of my head, honestly.
DC or Marvel.
Marvel.
Yeah, same here. I feel like they don't execute DC as much as they should, and I don't know if it's like a money thing or like what's going on with that.
Couldn't tell you. Okay. Would you rather? I keep doing these ones that like affect your wife, and I'm sorry if she's listening, but would you rather your wife's voice turned into the maid from The Nanny's voice? Oh my god! That was such a bad impression, but you get it.
Where's the kids at?
Yeah, that.
I can't.
Neither of us are doing it well. Or, I had another one, but I don't want to do it to poor Chelsea. Or your son grows up and you find out that he is like the most hardcore of furries.
Oh.
And his favorite thing is to tell you about it.
Like every time I'm in contact with him, he has to tell me about it.
Yeah, he'll call you up randomly on a Tuesday, like, "What's up, Dad?" And you're like, "How's it going, son? How's your life going?" And he's like, "Yesterday I dressed up as My Little Pony," and he's gonna just tell you the whole story.
I just even if it wasn't that like hobby or whatever, like I would still get annoyed. So like I don't know. I guess the voice. I feel like I would get used to it. Like time for dinner.
I'm YouTubing this because I need a sound sample of Fran
Yeah,
Drescher.
like dude, it's been so long. That was in the 90s and shit. I can't remember her voice. It's almost like Lois. I think of Lois from Family Guy. Like, hi,
Oh, yeah.
Peter.
Michigan
Oh,
average.
this is an ad. Sorry. 8 seconds, 7 seconds. Hi, Peter.
Hey, Pete.
Ah, Niles, you got any seltzer? Oh, yeah, I had too much pickled herring. It's all right here.
Oh my God.
Everyone's talking about her.
All right, you win, Miss Fine. If Brighton really wants to play what? What about the tournament? I thought you were thrilled to be going to Atlantic City.
This isn't going well.
That pit?
God, I can feel those
The video is
very
literally
tiny bits
titled
of my
Fran Drescher's Crazy Voice.
Miss Fine,
She said
weren't you
2
the one that was
words.
so high on canasta? What happened?
They threw me off the team.
You want to play with me?
They threw me off the team. I can't. Why am I not doing it? I know I can do it,
Right.
Strat. I know I can do it.
Okay, man, whatever.
I'm just kidding. I'm just like getting pissed.
Damn it!
Would you always feel extremely tired or extremely hungry? I am both right now.
I'm gonna say, considering I'm always tired anyway, I guess I'll go tired. Would you rather every night in your dreams, your dream was 8 hours of you just sitting in a quiet, empty room and you were the hungriest you've ever been? That was your whole dream every night.
Oh God.
Or every night, your dream was you sitting at an 8-hour shift at work where everything that could possibly go wrong is going wrong every night.
Oh God.
And then you have to wake up and go to work.
Well, the days would feel pretty good. I'd probably do the work thing. I
We'd
guess.
have like 4 call-ins. You'd be like, well, last night everything like someone
just like,
deep fried
"What are you
themselves. So
Yeah, someone chopped off their hand. Like, yeah, I would probably do the work thing. I guess if I had to pick.
that makes sense.
What would you do?
The work. Well, yeah, I guess the work thing.
Yeah, I would probably say that.
Yeah.
Also, I don't like, it would obviously be like realistic dreams, so that would be like, that'd be crazy though. Every night you fall asleep and next thing you know you're freaking, I don't even know.
Those would both be terrible. Sorry, those would just both be really terrible.
That'd be bad. Win the lottery or live twice as long?
How much am I winning?
400 billion.
400 billion? That.
That's fair.
Easily.
Honestly, that was 60-40, so I guess it depends on how much you win. Would you do it for like $1 million, or would you live twice as long? Well, no, $1 million's not really that much nowadays. Frickin' 5 mil, or live twice as long.
Still.
Oh, okay.
I just feel like at one point, like, life would be boring. I don't know.
Eat cold chili, or drink hot lemonade.
Hot lemonade. Cold chili just sounds disgusting. That sounds terrible.
That sounds really
would
gross.
you
I'm
rather?
going
Would you rather drink warm lemon or hot? Would you rather drink hot lemonade or eat cold chili?
Cold chili.
Really? Ew.
Oh,
She said cold chili.
I mean, if it's
Yeah,
good
I don't-
chili, it wouldn't matter.
Huh?
If it's good chili, it wouldn't matter.
I mean, if it's like white chicken chili cold, I mean, I feel like I could put it down.
All right, if I had to eat cold chili, I'd go white chicken over regular red chili. For sure.
Yeah.
Because I feel
Yeah.
like cold beef is weirder than cold chicken. Like, if I got a cold rotisserie chicken in the fridge, I'll go pick some off, you know?
Well, but and also like hot lemonade, like if I want that, I'll just drink some Theraflu, like the powdered stuff when you're
I've-
sick. I don't know.
Never had that.
Oh, really? Okay. Whoever's listening, I hope they know what I
Someone somewhere was like, he understands. Like, someone somewhere is really with you on that, but it is not me. I'm sorry. My wife went to take a shower and shut the cat out, and now she's very upset. Oh, you gonna come over here with me now?
Oh, I know your answer to this. I think maybe, but like, listen to Christmas music every day, or never listen to it again.
Never listen to it again.
I know. You're very never listen to it again. God
That's
damn
not
it.
even a would you rather. That's like a please God help me.
Yeah, I figured that. That was on the other day at work, and you know whose playlist that was. So
Yeah, it was.
you're like, nope, not gonna happen. This is the middle of.
I literally
July.
said that. I literally was like yelling. I'm like, who's playing it?
Yeah. I guess be run over by a car or run over someone else while driving. I don't know.
No, for somebody else, obviously.
I mean, yeah, I would feel shitty though. I mean, you'd feel shitty either way. Ooh, this is kind of a good one. Okay. Be in a real version of Walking Dead or be in a real version of Jurassic Park.
Jurassic
I would
Park,
pick
and I just wouldn't go.
Like, wouldn't go outside?
To Jurassic Park.
No, I'm saying, like, your whole atmosphere is that. Like, you would stay inside.
But Jurassic Park was a park.
No, I know that, but I'm saying, I think it's, like, environmental, like...
Oh, then Zombieland.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah, next thing you know, you're freaking getting chased down by fucking raptors and shit. God, some of these I cannot do. There's no ending.
Oh my god. Why do people always comment negative shit on my TikToks?
I don't know.
I did a thing where this couple is like a white family, and they had an arrow and said mom's jeans, then an arrow to the dad, it said dad's jeans, and then it said equals, and they held up a black baby, and then this guy stitched it. It was like, so who's gonna tell him? And I stitched it, and it was just like shook my head and walked away. And some guy commented, seriously guys, grow up, he's obviously adopted. And I'm like, yes, obviously, it's a fucking joke. Obviously this guy is not on TikTok legitimately thinking that is his biological child. I feel like the world would be a better place if everybody just realized that TikTok is a fucking joke. Everybody on there's joking. Nobody is serious. If I ever make a TikTok where I'm being serious, I want you to get out of your chair, walk up your stairs, walk out your front door, get in your car, seatbelt for safety, turn on your car, put it in drive, get on the highway, drive to my apartment, come up the stairs, open the door, please don't let my cat out, punch me in my fucking face. Because it's a joke.
Yeah. Well, that, and you weren't the only guy reacting to it. Like, there's another person on there. So
No,
it's
I'm
like,
literally like the thing. There's like the video, and someone stitched it, and then someone else is reacting to that, and then I'm reacting to that guy.
You're like the
so I'm literally like the
last
fifth person
line,
to do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Like what the fuck? I mean, not that. I mean, if he wants to get his point across, which is whatever, but it's just like, come on, like what is?
Also, this guy has 256,000 followers. Why is his bio on TikTok is God first with the sign up. He is a trucker, a vegetarian athlete, and he lives to inspire. Why is he on my TikToks?
I don't know.
Literally none of those things describe me at all. I drive a car, not a truck. I'm not religious. I am in no way a vegetarian. Don't offend. It's offensive. And I don't live to inspire. I live to not talk to people. So, like... Also, literally, while I was ranting about that guy, someone else liked that TikTok, so... Whatever. Let this be my public apology. If the guy in the original TikTok is offended, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I was just making a joke. If you wanna respond to one of my TikToks and make a joke, feel free. Please do. It'd probably be funny.
If you want to like stitch it in or something, like go ahead.
Yeah, just go to one of my TikToks and stitch it and be like, "You're fat." Like, just do it. Just do it. And I hope somebody comments defending me.
You're like, wow, really?
Oh wow, really?
Oh,
What's that
dang,
TikTok where people are
wow.
like, "Wow, that's a good point, Brenda. Thanks for bringing it up."
Yeah.
People are so funny. Did you see the new? Oh, you did see it. The new Smash Bros. Nickelodeon game.
I did. I watched it. I watched your video when it was like 11 seconds.
Oh, really?
Oh.
I know. I did
Yeah.
that because it went live, and then I hit refresh, and it was like one view, and I'm like, "What?"
Yeah, I like watched it right away. Here's the thing. Like, I think it's gonna be good. I just hope they like the movement and stuff.
I hope there's enough characters. Maybe add more characters as
Right.
you go. Here's what I think we should do.
Is it gonna be crossplay? Is
That's
it only
what-
for Switch? I don't know what's
No,
going on.
it's for Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox.
Okay.
Here's what I propose. If it's crossplay, you take the day off, or not even the day. We'll both take the night off. Make sure we both have the night free. You, me, Maze. Does Captain say no? Is it on Steam? I vote we get a group together, and like the day it comes out, we all stream it and play it together. That's what I say. That's what I think we should do.
When does it come out?
I don't know. I'm looking. I think it only comes out. It just says fall of 2021.
Okay, I'll have my setup by then. I think so.
Hold on, let me look.
It looks good though. It looks really good.
It's on
Like,
PS4, PS5, Switch, Xbox Series X, Series S, and Xbox One. So it doesn't say Steam or anything. All right, so maybe Cap is out.
I swear it looks good. I just hope the movement and stuff is like
Yeah.
competitive with Smash and Mortal Kombat and like fighting games. I guess.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's what they got to execute. If
if
it is, then,
if
like,
it
it's gonna be
controls
good.
like Smash does, but it's just Nicktoon characters,
Right.
It's gonna be great.
Right.
I said I'm gonna main Invader Sim unless they roll Cat Dog in there, and then I'm all Cat Dog.
I'm
Cat dog.
definitely Sandy Cheeks, dude. She
Cat
freaking
Dog. Alone in the world is a little cat dog.
I'm definitely Sandy Cheeks for sure.
Yeah.
Karate, karate.
Karate. They said freaking Helga from Hey Arnold. She definitely claps some ass.
Cap said what game is it called? What
It's
you say? it was?
it's called Nickelodeon All Stars Brawl.
Yeah. It comes out in fall, and
Which says
literally
fall.
Nickelodeon characters.
It's
I didn't
literally
see
it's
SpongeBob.
literally
Is SpongeBob?
yep, SpongeBob and Patrick. I don't think they released all the characters, but they've announced all 4 Ninja Turtles: SpongeBob, Patrick, Helga, Sandy Cheeks, Invader Zim, Danny Phantom, Nigel Thornberry, some toast head guy that I don't recognize. That's apparently from
Yeah,
Ren and
I don't
Stimpy.
know.
I didn't recognize him. Like, what other Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon IPs are there? Nickelodeon IPs. Alright, so there could be Rugrats in there. We didn't really get any Rugrats. There could be the Angry Beavers, dude. Dude, let's get the Angry... you guys want to hear a fun fact? Do you want to hear a fun fact, Phenom?
Mm-hmm.
Phenom, do you want to hear a fun fact? Have you ever seen the Angry Beavers?
Maybe a while ago, yeah.
I have the entire series on DVD.
Jesus.
I love the Angry Beavers. Could do that. Ren and Stimpy. Rocket Power, dude.
Oh my god, dude. Fucking.
Right, dude.
I guess Cap knows Powdered Toast Man from Ren and
Oh,
Stimpy.
really?
Main,
Which is weird because I remember
main.
watching Ren and Stimpy and I don't remember it.
He said it's gonna be his main, I guess.
He's gonna main Mr. Toastman. All right, I already said I'm maining Zim.
I'm
Unless
kind of leaning
Cat Dog
towards
rolls
Danny
in.
Phantom though, dude. What the fuck? He's got like
That's
what
what
has he
I'm
got?
wondering.
up
Like,
his
what are
sleeve,
these
dude?
alts gonna be? I don't know.
Yeah, like what is that? Like
I want to get. I hope they get like good voice actors. I want to hear Nigel Thornberry going smashing. Like that wasn't good either. I mean, Tim Curry's not gonna do it, right? Like Tim Curry is not gonna voice a Smash Bros. Style video game.
it'd be so funny if Patrick was like, oh, like, let's see what's
Hey, guys.
inside.
Oh, I thought you said Weast.
Or if like you knock somebody off the map and he's like, I'm Dirty Dan. I don't know.
No, I'm dirty Dan. That's what I'm saying. Like, what are the ultimate's gonna be?
That's
Like,
dude. They can make it so funny though.
I
They can
know.
make it so like
I
those
think it's
gamer
really
poops
funny.
and stuff, like those SpongeBob, like they can make it so funny. Like
They could.
I doubt they're gonna do that, but I hope they
Um,
execute.
I started a new playthrough of Borderlands because if you put the PS4 copy in the PS5, you can download the PS5 version for free. So I started a new playthrough of Borderlands. That game is so funny too.
Yeah, that's a good longevity game for sure. Like you can do so much in that game.
Except it's not frickin' crossplay.
I hate, they need to just make games crossplay,
I'm just
especially
trying
the older
to.
ones.
I'm just trying to hold out until September when Tales of Arise comes out.
Yeah.
That's all I want. That's all I need.
Well, I think they should make GTA crossplay. That's what I think.
Dude, could you imagine streaming GTA together? That'd be so fun.
Well, yeah, and like, dude, you know how much better the lobbies would be and stuff? They could get more collective people in the lobbies. Like, it'd
Yeah.
just be 10 times better.
That's honestly,
But-
I would go back and play GTA if I had people to play with, but like I don't. So
So fun, yeah. I don't know. It's just shitty, but hopefully this fighting game is worth it though. I don't know. I know they came
it
out with
looks good.
a Mario Kart, like Nicktoons Mario Kart a while ago. I haven't looked
Yeah.
into it.
I haven't looked into it either. I know that at one point they tried to do an all-star, like a video, like a PlayStation character Smash Bros. It was literally called like PlayStation All Stars, and it was like Smash but all PlayStation characters. And I got it, and I feel like it was actually kind of fun, but I feel like it died out because they never updated it or anything.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I finished Ratchet and Clank today. Like
Oh, really?
Like not all of it, like the main story. I haven't done all the side quests and stuff, but
Out of 10, what are we thinking?
are we saying out of 10 in the world of video games or out of 10 in the world of Ratchet and Clank?
Ratchet. I feel like it's like its own category, I guess.
10.
But
I would
yeah,
say
just
10.
10.
I literally texted my brother that I have no shame and I have nothing stopping me from saying it is the best game in the series.
Really?
Like it's fun and lighthearted like the old ones, but it has like some serious topics, and it made me like, especially like the last hour, I was like, whoa. And like the
Yeah.
graphics are so good, and it really pushed like the having like the beautiful backgrounds like on the PS5. Like it really like played out. It looked so good.
Good.
Like,
Good.
it
And
looked
it's
good
like
at
one
the-
of those games you could play again too.
Yeah, because there's a chance because all the weapons go up to 10 or up to level 5, and you can go up to level 10. Because you start at like 10 health, and every level you get 10 more, so you go up to 100 HP. But there's a challenge mode where weapons can go up to level 10, and you can go up to level 20, so it doubles.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
gonna do the challenge mode. Still gotta collect all the gold bolts and all the extras and stuff. But I definitely want to do the challenge mode and max everything out. But
Yeah.
I definitely think it's the best in the series. It's so good. I felt like the beginning of the game looked good. Like when I first streamed it, like I thought it looked very good. But like the last hour, like I said, like the whole time I was like drooling. I'm like, oh my god, this game looks good.
Right.
Like the giant fight scenes at the very end, like the backgrounds, like holy lordy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good. I'm glad that I feel like that was a good game that they needed to freaking execute and like solid. It's a solid game people can go back to.
Yeah. We finally got an update about Final Fantasy 16, but didn't really get an update about Final Fantasy 16.
It was like a teaser or something.
I think it was a tweet.
Oh.
They said that they're probably not going to show it at like the winter or the fall like game show or whatever, because they don't want to show it till it's almost done, because they don't want to like have people waiting or have like rumors and stuff. They want to show it like when it's like perfect. But they said that the main like the story is done, like the main thing, like the stuff, like the game, like it's done. They just got to do like some final polishing, and they got to do like they're in the middle of doing the English voice acting. But if they're doing the English voice acting, that means the Japanese voice acting is done, which makes me think the game is done. I mean, maybe not smoothed out, but like the programming and stuff is done. They just got to like do the voices and like smooth everything and like do texture, because I know like textures and graphics are the last thing to finalize.
Yeah.
Which is like when the last Pokemon trailer came out, people were like, "It looks terrible," but I'm like, it's only January and it doesn't come out until like November, and like graphics are the last thing. So like, shut up.
Yeah. I got back into playing Red Dead Redemption,
Ooh,
and
how was
It's fun. I got a lot of stuff to do because I like when it first came out, they didn't care. I'm not saying they didn't care about online, but they didn't like push online as much as the story mode, which the story mode is freaking amazing. But now it's like you can buy properties and like now it's like GTA 5 slowly getting to that. But like obviously it's Western and stuff, so like it's fun. I did races. I've been doing that. I guess you can do like I mean, this has been on there a while, but you can do like bounty. You can be like a bounty hunter, a moonshiner, and like you can like pick properties and like like kind of like buying the meth labs and stuff on GTA. But dude, graphically though, dude, freaking Red Dead looks so crisp. It looks so good.
And I've always wanted to play it, but like it's never one of those games. Like I'm trying not to buy so many games
It's hard
because like
it's hard.
I've already pre-ordered Tales, which comes out in September. I've already pre-ordered Pokemon in November. I've already pre-ordered Pokemon for January. Like I don't want to keep buying games, but if Red Dead ever hit like the PS Plus, all over it. I'm on it. I'm on the case.
Yeah. Right, and that's what made me download it because it's on Game Pass right now for Xbox, and I have the actual game, but
Did it like?
I don't know, it was fun.
Honestly, I've had games like that though. Like Monster Hunter World is on PS Plus right now, and I'm like, I almost kind of want to just download it instead of having a disc. It's so much easier.
Yeah, it is. It really is. But yeah,
My Nuzlocke for Pokemon did not go well.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I think I'm gonna lose it. I'm still alive, but I only got one guy left that's like up to level. The rest are like level 5 because it's like my backup catches. Like I got wrecked the last episode. Like the last stream just went so terribly. I got wrecked by everything. So, but if I die, I'm just gonna start over and do run attempt number 2.
I watched most of that stream, and then the last part I didn't, and then I watched you opening your packs. Like I went to it again this morning and went and seen the packs. Did you pull anything like that you were happy about, or was it kind of like?
Yeah, I can open up. I got like this whole box. So, okay. Oh, do I have one? Hold on. I had a couple like minor cards that I was excited about, and then a couple like bigger cards. I bought 10 packs at the mall yesterday, and I think these are the best pulls I've got so far, honestly.
So the malls like you like going to the mall for them
I
more
can
than
get them
like.
cheaper online, but they're here quicker.
Oh.
So one of my favorite Pokemon is Larvesta and Volcarona, which is a bug fire Pokemon, and I got like both of them. I don't know if it's showing up. I can show it up here, and then so I got a Celebi, which is like a mythical, like a holographic like Celebi, which is cool. And then my first box I pulled, I got this Ice Rider Calyrex, which is pretty sick. And I think it's the alternative art. So every like card, like every not like every card, but like every like really big card, they release like a normal version and like an alternate version. And I think this is the alternate version. But then there's an Ice Rider Calyrex and a Shadow Rider. So I was like, damn, I really want a Shadow Rider, and I ended up pulling like a better Shadow Rider. Because you can get like the V version, like I have Celebi V and Ice Rider V, but then you get the V Max, which is like the next level, and I got the full art like V Max Shadow Rider version. So it's pretty psyched about that. So
Yeah, heck yeah, dude.
pretty good pulls. I need to like figure out a way to sell some of these though. Too many cards now.
Yeah, it's already getting to that point.
Yeah, too many. So
Yeah, it's tough.
that's okay though. I don't know if I'll even like keep getting more cards. Like it's fun to open packs, but like it's such like a like if you buy a game, like you can get like hours and hours of entertainment, but realistically one pack is like 30 seconds.
Right.
So like if I were like a streamer like sponsored where I got packs for free or like a big discount, I would be like more into it, but like having to pay full price for packs, I'm kind of like meh. Like it's fun, but it doesn't have the longevity.
Right.
I don't feel. Did you ever get in any card games or anything?
Not card game. Like, yeah, when I was a kid, like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh, but sports cards is like a different story. Like I have them and kept them, but here's the thing is like, and I'm sure it's the same with Pokemon, but you buy the ones that are current and then they're not worth something until 30 years later.
Oh yeah, and then like
So-
every freaking 2 months they come out with a whole new set, and then like there's new
Right.
legendaries and there's new full arts and alts to get, and
Like it's a hobby I want to get into for like sports just because I have like the knowledge about it and stuff, but like I already have that started from when I was a kid, but like as far as space and organizing them and like you can get cards graded, like I'm sure Pokemon's the same thing, like it's hard to get into. Like I'm gonna go buy a box of cards, it's just like it's hard to get to that point, but I want to do it. Just it's space though too, like like how freaking long am I gonna collect cards for? Like
that's what I'm saying. Like when I fill up this box, what am I gonna do then? My brother
Yeah.
says Magic the Gathering packs offer days of fun, but he's also really into Magic though. He's gone to like tournaments and stuff.
yeah, like stuff like that's cool too though, like if it has that longevity and like you can play against people and stuff, like that's cool. Like I don't know.
Yeah, see, I have no desire to play Pokemon cards against people. I don't even know how to play. I just like looking at the pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, some of them
I
look
mean,
pretty cool though.
I'm sure I could learn, but like I have no desire to go to tournaments for Pokemon cards at all. So,
Yeah.
oh well. Well, we're about an hour and a half. You want to probably call it for this episode?
Yeah, that sounds good. Episode 10 next.
Oh my
Sheesh.
gosh, we got big things planned, guys.
Big things.
plans. And we're gonna leave this podcast and we're gonna go talk about those big plans. So, but appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate people getting into the chat. We talked about space, Bigfoot, ghost. And next time we'll talk about other stuff.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.